As you can see, the message is titled, The Day Moses Broke All 10 Commandments. I thought it was pretty catchy. So it is. We read about the day he broke the first set of 10 Commandments. He got so angry. No, we're not going to get into it in a moment, but God didn't tell him to do that. He did it on his own because he got so very angry. And those were the tablets, by the way, that God himself, with his own finger, inscribed the 10 Commandments on the stone. With his own finger. He broke those. And the second time Moses went up for the second set, God made Moses chisel those commandments out himself. A little bit of history for you. The Word of God. Exodus 32, verses 1 through 6 and 19 to 24. Now when the people saw that Moses delayed to come down from the mountain, the people assembled about Aaron and said to him, Come, make us a god who will go before us, as this Moses, the man who brought us up from the land of Egypt. We do not know what has happened to him. Aaron said to them, Tear off the gold rings which are in the ears of your wives, your sons, and your daughters, and bring them to me. Then all the people tore off their gold rings which were in their ears and brought them to Aaron. He took this from their hand and fashioned it with a graving tool and made it into a molten calf. And they said, This is your God, O Israel, who brought you up from the land of Egypt. Now when Aaron saw this, he built an altar before it, and Aaron made a proclamation and said, Tomorrow shall be a feast to the Lord. So the next day they rose early and offered burnt offerings and brought peace offerings, and the people sat down to eat and drink and rose up to play. I'm going to go to verse 19 now and read through 24. Before I do, I want to give you a little context. Moses is up on top of the mountain receiving the 10 Commandments of God, the first set. He's about to come down. And of course, God knows everything. And God knew what the people were doing, even before they did it, what they were going to do. And he knew them while they were doing it. And Moses goes down the mountain. And it is not a happy scene. Here we go. It came about as soon as Moses came near the camp that he saw the calf and the dancing. And Moses' anger burned, and he threw the tablets from his hand and shattered them at the foot of the mountain. He took the calf which they had made and burned it with fire and ground it into powder and scattered it over the surface of the water and made the sons of Israel drink it. Then Moses said to Aaron, What did this people do to you that you have brought such great sin upon them? Aaron said, Do not let the anger of my Lord burn. You know the people for yourself, that they are prone to evil. For they said to me, Make a god for us who will go before us. For this Moses, the man who brought us up from the land of Egypt, we do not know what has become of him. I said to them, Whoever has any gold, let them tear it off. So they gave it to me, and I threw it into the fire, and out came this calf. This is the word of the Lord.